What is up, guys? This is Lamin from Lamin Tech here, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to install Pixel Experience on any Xiaomi device. Now in my possession here I have the Xiaomi Redmi Note 8T, and I'm going to be using this to demonstrate how to get Pixel Experience on any Xiaomi device. Now before we get started, make sure to like, comment, and if you're new to our channel or to my channel, subscribe, and let's get started. So let me start off with a brief explanation. What is Pixel Experience? Pixel Experience is a custom ROM that brings Google Pixel phones to our Xiaomi phones. So basically, you know the UI of how Google Pixel phones look. We are going to be now having that on our phones. It can bring a lot of benefits. Since the Xiaomi bloatware, like the Xiaomi Health app, lots of apps have been removed because they are bloatware. So it's only Google based apps only. So for such as the Google app, the Google Maps app, Google Notes, you will be only having them. None of the Xiaomi Music, none of the Xiaomi Updater, Xiaomi Security, none of that. Will only have Google based stuff. So the device will become faster and it may become more secure. So these are some benefits that it comes with. Problems and drawbacks, not really much, nothing. So now, before we actually get started with the tutorial, let me remind you guys of the precautions. This will wipe all of your data on your device. So it's recommended that you back up all of your data, your apps, your call logs, your messages, your music, your photos, everything will be wiped during this process. You may not be able to access data from Xiaomi Cloud. Maybe you can. If there is a way, I will update you guys, but for now I don't know how to, so we're just going to stick with that. There is currently no way to access data from Xiaomi Cloud. Last and finally but not least, your warranty will become void. Just to remind you, so if your phone is in warranty like mine, your warranty is now void. Your warranty will come back though if you go back to the Xiaomi stock ROM. But if you stick with this Pixel Experience ROM, your warranty will be void. But if your warranty is already void, then it doesn't matter to you. So now, let's get to the minimum requirements. You will need a laptop or a desktop. Yes, you will need a laptop or a desktop that can run Windows 10. If you do not have a laptop or a desktop, first of all, you cannot do this tutorial. You cannot do this. You will need a laptop and a desktop. If you have a laptop and a desktop, but doesn't have Windows 10, you can use Windows 8 and 7, but that's risky, so I wouldn't recommend it. If you can, if possible, get a laptop or a computer that can run Windows 10, I recommend you get that. Your computer and laptop should have at least 4 GB of RAM. If you, like I said, if you have a PC that does not have, a PC or a laptop that does not have 4 GB of RAM, then try find one that has one. If not, then 2 GB of RAM will be fine, but the process will be much slower. You will need a Xiaomi device that supports Orange Fox recovery or TWRP. In today's video, I'm going to be using TWRP. There is a TWRP ROM for my phone, so we are good to go on that. You will need a good internet connection because some of these files are too big to download. And last but not least, you're going to need a USB Type-C cable. And here is my Xiaomi USB Type-C cable. This is the original one that my phone came with. So make sure your battery is charged to at least 80%. Mine is at 74%, which should be alright. Well, you can, if your battery is at 50%, I'd recommend you charge it, but if it's above 50%, it should be fine. So now, without further ado, let's get into the process. Okay guys, so now as you guys can see, we are on the computer. So now, basically, if you go down into the description, there are a couple of links that you will have to follow. So the first link, it's going to be the Me Unlock tool, since we have to unlock the bootloader of this device in order to install TWRP. So all you have to do is click download Me Unlock tool, and then it should start downloading any second now. It will open a new tab and then it will start downloading, but I am going to cancel since I've already have it installed on my PC. So when you download it, it will come in a zip file. If you have WinRAR, right click and extract, go into the folder, run the program, and that's it. So now you have the Me Unlock tool. The next thing we'll need is ADB. ADB will be in the description. As soon as you click on the link, it will start downloading ADB for you. So I will show you how to extract that as well. Now, The third thing we're going to need now is twrp. Now this is what we're going to need to install it, to install Pixel Experience itself on our phones. So if I scroll down and look for Redmi Note 8/Note 8T, give it a sec. Oh, and then this website is full of ads, so be careful. If you have an ad block, I recommend you use it. So now once the website actually starts virtuals down, scroll down and then download links, this place. So click on Primary Europe or Primary Americas, depending on where you are. I'm in Europe, so I'm going to click Primary Europe. And then 3.5.1, which is the latest. So just click on that and it will start downloading. I already have it, so I don't need to install. So I don't need to download. Now the last link is Pixel Experience official website. So as you guys can see, this is the website. All we have to do is scroll down. Since this is a Xiaomi tutorial, we're going to click Xiaomi. For other brands, it will be different. I might make a Samsung one soon. And then look for your device. Your device will have a nickname, so such as Mi 8 will have Dipper. So if I go down, Redmi Note 8/Note 8T Ginkgo, that's the one. So now, there are different editions. You can have Android 10 Pixel Experience, Android 10 Plus, 11 or 11 Plus. The Plus edition is just more advanced and comes with more features, so don't worry and don't get confused about the different editions. I'm going to go with Android 11 edition. Now, just to let you know, it does say here discontinued. That doesn't mean that, oh, you cannot install it. You still can, it's just that there's not going to be any more updates for it. So click on Android 11. And then I'm going to scroll down. And also, by the way, this tutorial works for any Android version. If you're going to go for Pixel Experience 9, Pixel Experience 10, it's all the same method. So all you have to do is click the download button and then it will start downloading. But like I said, I already have them downloaded, so there'll be no need. Okay, so now as you can see, we have everything here downloaded except the Mi Unlock tool because I already have that installed. So now what you'll need is we are going to start with ADB. So if you have WinRAR, all you have to do is right click on the file. You could bear with my laptop for a sec. And then extract here. Now you don't need to worry about the file having any passwords because there shouldn't be any passwords. So as soon as you extract, you can give it a sec to finish. So now, as soon as it's done extracted, you will see there's a folder called Platform Tools. Now, when you go into it, all of the files that you have downloaded are here. So now what you're going to do is, you're going to get twrp to the version you've downloaded and drag it into that folder. Now, in the folder, once you've located it, right click and rename it to just twrp. You will see soon why I'm telling you to rename it to twrp. So now the Platform Tools folder, rename it to ADB. Once you've done that, drag the folder into your Windows 10 drive, into your OS drive. As you can see, now if I go into Windows 10, ADB is here. So that's one part done. Now we have to get ready to start to unlock the phone's bootloader, and I'll show you guys how to do that. So guys, once you're on the phone, I just forgot to tell you that you will need a SIM card that has mobile data. This is required to unlock the bootloader. I don't know why Xiaomi does this, but this is how they want it done. So all you have to do is turn off Wi-Fi and make sure you have data on. So my data is on and I know I have data. So now all you have to do now is navigate over to settings. Make sure you are signed into a Mi account. I am signed into a Mi account, so I am good to go. So now go into My Device and now tap the MIUI version 7 times. I already have developer options on, so there's no need for me to do it. Now go down to additional settings, developer options, and near the top you should find an option that says Mi Unlock Status. So now at this point, this is where you'll need to have the SIM card in that has data in. So as you can see, I have my data on and Wi-Fi is off. Click on agree and add account and device. So it says preparing to add the account to the device. Added successfully. The Mi account is now associated with the device. So now at this point, what you do now is you power off the phone. So all we have to do now is power it off. So now once the device is powered off, prepare to connect the cable to the laptop or computer. So mine is connected. Now remember to sign when you launch the Mi Unlock tool. Sign in with the same account you've used to sign in to the device. So the same Mi account number up there is the same one that I've used to sign in here. Now once the device is actually fully powered off, press and hold volume down and plug it in. Now keep holding volume down until you see fast boot with the little rabbit mascot. And sometimes if you plug it in like I have and it's not coming up, then all you have to do is press and hold power and volume down. And we've got fast boot. And you can see the computer's now detected the phone. So now, give it a sec. Now sometimes, like my case, when you plug the phone into the computer, it still does not detect it. So what you do is, click on the settings in the top right corner of the Mi Unlock tool, and then click the one that says click the button to install the drive. Click check, and then you should get a pop-up to install a program which will install the drivers for the phone. So as you guys can see, it says connect your device again. So when it says that, unplug your phone and then plug it in again. So now it's installing the drivers. Now for the people who do not get whose phone gets detected, you don't have to worry about doing any of this. You can just continue to the unlock process. So I'm just going to wait for my laptop to finish installing the drivers. So as you guys can see in the background, it says phone detected connected. This is still installing, so I think we are safe to close this. Alright, so now it says unlock will erase user data. So like I said, back up all of your data, because once you've started this unlock process, your data will be removed. So you click unlock. So now it's giving you warnings. Unlock the phone will erase all phone data. Do you want to continue? Yes. An unlocked phone is an easy target for malware and damage, blah blah blah. We know what we're doing, so unlock anyway. So the process will be quick. Some people might get an error, some people it might be successful. And as you can see, it was successful for my phone. So now at this point, you can close the Mi Unlock tool. So my phone is right now is factory resetting. So you can close the Mi Unlock tool. So now what we do now is, like I said, with the ADB folder. So now that the bootloader is unlocked, my phone is currently trying to boot, so I'm just going to leave it for a bit. So now what we are going to do now is, in the ADB folder, press and hold the shift key on your keyboard, and then while holding it, right click with your mouse. Wait for the pop-up to load. And click on open PowerShell window here. If you give it a second, PowerShell has loaded, but it will give you a blinking line. But because my laptop is currently slow at the moment, it might take a while for my PowerShell to actually initialize. So this is the point where we are now going to start installing twrp onto our Xiaomi device. So at this point, what you can do now is press the power and volume down for 10 seconds till the device powers off. Once it's powered off, only press and hold volume down, and we are back in fast boot. Okay, so I don't know why my laptop's being slow. I think it's because it's screen recording. I'm not sure. But as you guys can see, we have C/ADB. So now at this point, what we want to do now is flash the recovery partition without, instead of keeping the useless Xiaomi recovery, which can only reset your phone and that's it, we want to put twrp, which is more advanced than the Xiaomi one. So now what we're going to do is we are going to be typing out only three commands, sorry, and I will put them in the description and on screen in case you can't hear properly or you mishear what I say. So you're going to make sure that the PowerShell can detect our phone. So what we're going to now type in is fastboot devices. Give it a second. So as you guys can see, it is showing the serial number of my device, which means it detects my phone. So now we're going to type in the following command to flash twrp onto the recovery partition. So what we are now going to type in is /fastboot flash twrp.img. Now, if you guys remember earlier, I told you guys to rename the file to twrp. This is why this is why I told you to rename it to twrp, so it'd be easier to find the file, because if you had to rewrite the whole thing, you might come up with an error. So press enter. So you can see it's sending the recovery file, writing, and it's finished. So your phone will still be on the fastboot screen, so don't get too excited yet. So now, this time we're gonna write /fastboot boot twrp.img. So now what this command is gonna do now is we are going to boot into recovery now. So hit enter. So it's finished. My phone is still on fastboot, so if I give it a couple of seconds, it should boot into twrp. Now sometimes for some reason, after a minute of telling it to boot to twrp, it doesn't work. So what you do is you press and hold power and volume down until the phone shuts off. And once the phone powers off, press and hold volume up. So as you can see, we now have an unlock sign because the bootloader is unlocked. So as you guys can see, we are now in twrp. So swipe to allow modifications. Now what we have to do now is click wipe, advanced wipe, wipe, format data, type in yes, enter, and then let it format, and then go back again, and swipe to factory reset. And I'll go back, click on reboot, and reboot to recovery. And now we'll wait for it to come back to twrp. So now we are back into twrp, swipe to allow modifications. And now at this point, what we are now going to do is we are now going to get ready to copy Pixel Experience itself to the phone itself. So what we're going to do is Pixel Experience Plus, the file that we downloaded, we are going to copy, right click and copy that. Or if you want to, you can right click and send it to the device, which will be quicker. So send it to the, so as you can see, my phone is the Redmi Note 8 for some reason. It's a Note 8T. So it's copying the file. Depending on the speed of your phone, the wire, and the computer, this can take a while. So I'll be back once it's finished. So now that the copying process is done, you can unplug the phone from the computer. So now what we're going to do, we're going to click on install, and here it is, Pixel Experience Ginkgo 11.0. Tap on that and then swipe to confirm the flash. And as you can see, Pixel Experience Plus edition by the person, Android 11, device Ginkgo, and now it is starting to install. The install process shouldn't take more than 5 minutes, so I'll be back once the install process is done. So it is finished, so now reboot system. So now at this point, yes, my phone is still working. So at this point, give your phone a minute. Sometimes it may show a black screen for a very long time. Oh, and as you can see, we have the Google launch screen. Sometimes your phone may show a black screen for a really long time, like a minute. That's fine, just leave it. But if after like 10 minutes it does not come back, then it looks like you have bricked your phone by going wrong somewhere. So as you guys can see, the phone is booting up into the Pixel Experience. So I will be back once it's actually booted into Pixel Experience. So guys, we are on the setup screen. So all you have to do is set up your phone just like normal. Just continue. And I'll be back once I've actually set up my phone. And there we have it, guys. We are now running Pixel Experience 11, Android 11 on my phone. So as you guys can see, it is laggy. For some phones it will be like mine, but there's an easy fix for it, because the reason being is because there is a live wallpaper. So what you have to do is press and hold on the home screen and click Styles and Wallpapers. Once you're on Styles and Wallpapers, go down and look for a wallpaper which isn't a live wallpaper. I believe these ones are not live, so I'm just going to select this. And for some reason it has to download, so I don't know what's going on. we'll just pick a different one. So we'll just pick a solid color then, and done. And as you can see, it's no longer laggy or choppy. It is now good. So just to show you guys, we are on Pixel Experience 11. About the phone, and there it is, Android version 11. We are now running Android 11. Hold up. Oh, okay, I can't do it again. And we are now running Android 11. There you go. So that's it, guys. That is how you get Pixel experience on any Xiaomi device. I hope this tutorial helped, and I do apologize for the mistakes I made during the way. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.